Let's see here. Transition that on over. Da, 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 da. That's all running. Make sure that oh, you know what? I bet Discord needs to be switched over because I had it in the other one. There we go.
Man, I've really been disliking Twitter lately.
It's not great. It is not great.
But it just always wants to go and lag on desktop.
There we go. I think everybody should be able to hear us now. Everybody is in there. Let me close this.
Perfect.
Close this down.
Oh, those are nice sleeves.
Those are nice sleeves. Let's see here. Welcome, everybody. I am Amara, GoddessOfBlunder, and welcome to the Blunderdome. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering and playing some Planechase today. Some of my wonderful friends that I've met through the wonderful bird app that is now an X or something like that. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going at Twitter. I refuse to have any part in it. I like that everybody has to write Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm like, nope, not doing that either. It's too many words. Anyway, if you don't know what Planechase is an alternate form of Magic the Gathering. I'm just going to go over the rules and all that fun stuff real quick. This is the wonderful Planechase deck. It is basically a deck of global enchantments that will affect the board state. It does lots of different things depending on the plane that you are on. The power of the plane also has a power that can go off as well. That usually corresponds to whatever plane we're on and location on that plane. Once I flip the planes, we may roll the die, which is this wonderful planar die. It is a 1 and it is a 6. All the rest of the sides are blank. If anybody wants to roll their own Planechase die, they may. Or they can roll their own dice. Or they can have me roll this big clunky thing. If you roll a 1, we will go to the next plane and flip the card. If we roll a 6, the power of the plane will go off, which is the planar chaos symbol, or the 69, or chaos ensues, or whatever they feel like calling it at the time. If that goes off, the power will go off and affect the board. There are also... sorry about that. My mouth got really super dry there for a second. Anyway, there are also phenomenon cards in here that are basically like instants or sorceries. If one of those goes off, it's usually something like draw 4 cards, everyone, or destroy all creatures, or never know exactly what it's going to do. Sometimes we might have multiple planes out at the same time. Everybody is going to start with a Fractured Power Stone over in their command zone. It is... once you pay for it, which is 2 mana, it will become an emblem. And then once it becomes an emblem, it cannot be interacted with except for by the player that cast it. It can be tapped for colorless mana, but it can also be used to roll the planar die an extra time during your turn. The planar die can only be rolled as a sorcery during your turn. So having a extra chance to roll is always great. Or if you need mana fixing, that's always great as well. So I find that it balances everything out. Nobody has to take anything out of their deck. And if they keep a 2-land hand and then don't draw into mana, at least they have this Fractured Power Stone. They can cast at least a 3-mana spell. What else do we got rule-wise? Rule-wise... one more thing. You may roll the planar die by paying mana for it as well. You can pay 1, then 2, and then 3, and cumulatively it becomes more each time. Sometimes you really just need to get off the plane. It might just be too good for one other player. It might just be horrible for all the players. So that is the extra way to roll the die. And later on in the game, if a game lasts too long, you can tell because people are paying like 14 mana trying to get off the plane. So it's always good times. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves real quick and let us know what they're playing. And yeah, Jarvis, what's happening?
Hey everyone, thanks for having me, Amara. I'm looking forward to playing some Planechase against. It's been too long. But yeah, I'm Jarvis. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Jarvis_Moonbeam. I stream Commander on Mondays and Thursdays, and Arena whenever else I feel like it. Tomorrow it's an All-Star Conrad pod happening on my stream that I'm really happy for. I just don't know how I found 3 other people that would be willing to go and play an All-Star Conrad pod with me, but it happened. The deck I'm playing today is Rigo Streetwise Mentor. It's mono white except for one other spell other than Rigo, which is Fracturing Gust, but that's hybrid Selesnya, so it might as well be mono white anyway. And it's a small power matters. I just want to go and draw cards off attacking with 1 power creatures or 0 power creatures.
And
I just like drawing cards.
And Jarvis saying he wants to draw cards. That's the bad thing. That's we don't want Jarvis drawing cards.
All my decks just want to draw cards.
I mean, everybody's decks want to draw cards, but not the amount of cards you want to draw.
It's the best part of the game is drawing cards.
It
if
really
I don't
is.
see if I don't see at least 50% of my deck by the time the game's over, then I failed.
Exactly. That is one nice thing. If the more cards you draw, the more of your decks you actually get to play and see. And Andy, welcome back. What's going on? Welcome to your first Planechase game.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. I hope I love it.
I hope it's not too terrible.
Yeah. I'm Andy Zupke. You can find me at Andy Zupke on Twitter. I am the editor for MTG Stocks, as well as FabRec, which is EDH Rec's Flesh and Blood website. And tonight I'm playing one of my favorite decks. This is Naam Shai Murad, which is a commander from the Warhammer decks. And this is a budget political reanimator deck. So whenever Naam Shai deals combat damage to an opponent, I may have that player put a permanent card from their graveyard back to their hand. If I do, that player chooses a permanent card from my graveyard and that goes on to my battlefield. So it's kind of I make a little bit of a deal. It's like, hey, let me hit you for 3. You can have this thing back from your graveyard, and I get something fun. There's a lot of other little political shenanigans going on and deal making in the deck, and it's just it's a lot of fun to play.
I'm excited to actually see this because, like, I feel like she didn't feel right in the Imperium deck, just what you want to do. So I'm excited to actually see her as the commander for the deck.
Right.
Awesome. And Tom, our wonderful, I don't know, my sidekick / apprentice that I flashed.
Crash test dummy.
Yeah, my crash.
Okay,
Yes.
that works.
My crash test dummy. Yes.
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter at Tomedy. Today I'm playing Azuri, Claw of Progress, and it's a Simic Sliver deck.
That it is. I've played it many a times. If
love
it does pop off, it pops off. If it doesn't, there's no slivers played, and you're like, are there slivers in here?
Yeah, it's happened.
That question has been asked before. But thank all 3 of you for joining me. I am playing Zero, the Golden Sting. I'm going to put eggs in people. that's my plan. If I get any further, who knows? Sometimes I get to make insects, sometimes I don't. We'll see. It's a fun deck because it makes it so people don't want their creatures to die, so then they start making interesting blocks and interesting attacks because they're like, oh, I don't want her to draw cards and make insects.
But that's why you didn't want me to play lately. You didn't want me to play Bedlam.
Exactly. But this is basically assassins and insect themed. If any good assassins I could find are in here, any kind of insects that basically filled in the gaps, because all the assassins are not great. I am going to randomize us real quick. 3 times. There we go. Now that our playmats are different, I just went right back in the same. Did everybody just go back to the same exact?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's what it was, yeah.
Okay. Very well then. You all saw it. I didn't cheat.
Yeah, you just pushed random until you were back in first position.
Exactly. Perfect. So I'm going to flip over our first Planechase card here. We're going to go to our first location. And also there is Chaos Redemption, so yeah, the game might get a little bit crazy. Who knows? It all depends on how the viewers are feeling. Luckily, they're all symmetrical effects, so like if we all get a treasure, if one person gets a treasure, everybody gets a treasure. So we're going to the Undercity Reaches in some Ravnica, and whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, its controller may draw a card. And then...
Yo!
You calm down. if we roll a 6 or the chaos symbol, chaos will ensue, and you will have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. So... not a terrible place. I mean, for now. We'll see. It could get bad. Everybody has a playable hand. Yeah, I'll get us rolling here. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play a Temple of Malady, or My Lady. Scry 1.
You just told me that our first planet is drawing cards. I can't even mad.
You're just like, yeah, this is where we stay now. Jarvis won't roll, at least. You know what? I am going to roll, though, because I just like going places. We're not going anywhere. Okay. I will pass my turn to you, Jarvis. And also, hey, Geek, what's going on?
I will play a Plains and pass the turn.
And also, Sure McMurr, who is also Heather Sue, 121.
I will drop a Sunlit Marsh and pass.
And the only reason why the Plains matter in this deck is because I do play Pace of Saving.
Play Slitter Hive and pass.
Sliver Hive. Gonna draw a card for turn. I was like, wait a second, I knew what this card was, and I was like, oh yeah, I scried the first turn. It's not that late at night, I guess. I'm gonna play a Command Tower as my land per turn, and then I'm gonna play myself. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna ramp and put out this Fractured Power Stone. I was gonna do something else, but I don't want to be the first person to get attacked or dealt with. I'm gonna roll to see if we can leave this place. And we shall stay, but I'm going to tap my Fractured Power Stone and see if we can leave. Okay, we're staying here. It's all you, Jarvis.
Keep trying to steal me away from this plane.
I know, I don't want to be here. Hey, Goose, what's happening?
Castle Ardenvale as my land, and I forgot this card was in the deck, but I'm playing it because I get rewarded for drawing cards with power 1 or less, Granite Magistrate.
Oh my god.
It's been so long since I played this deck, I forgot I had it in here.
Oh.
You're a monster.
Big size, Travis.
I'm not a monster. That's all I can do.
Is it all you could
I
do?
was looking forward to having my own Fractured Power Stone. Thanks a lot.
You can still cast it. It's an emblem. It's fine.
I was like, it's an emblem. I think that it gets around during the Magistrate.
It is.
Really? Are we agreeing on that?
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Alright, let's do...
It's a game action, not a spell cast.
Yeah.
Exotic Orchard, and then I'm gonna cast this Fractured Power Stone. Because who doesn't like mana?
Everybody. Except for Jarvis, who only likes cards.
Jarvis hates fun. Plays Janeth Magistrate.
No fun for any of you.
And then I will, I'll pass.
If you're using your removal on my Granite Magistrate, it means you're not using my removal on something that draws me cards.
Play Island, and I'll bring out my Fractured Power Stone. And I'll pass.
Yeah, that's right, Jarvis. We all have our Fractured Power Stones.
I'm not even going to have it on my next turn.
I am gonna play myself. Yeah, we may as well do. Actually, I could bring 0 out. Do I do that? I think
You can't bring 0 out.
Oh, Drained Magistrate!
Right?
I'm gonna play a Thriving Moor. I'm gonna choose Mountains as my other color. We'll throw that on there. I'll write that on there.
I also didn't realize how much Granite Magistrate has climbed up in value. It used to be that you could put it in like sub $100 budget decks when it first came out. This is always less than $2.
Now there's Jarvises out there. Keeping everybody from playing their commanders. I'm going to play Kiku, Knight's Flower. She's a human assassin. I can pay 2 black and 2 colorless, and target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Draenith. Oh, man. Why is his toughness so high? Lame. Okay, I'll pass my turn.
It had to stop all the companions. You know, it was created to stop companions, and then they changed the rule for companions. Still covered plains. Rigo. When Rigo comes in, he gets a shield counter. I'm going to attack Tom for 1. Attack trigger, I get to draw a card.
Hey, Bio, what's happening? Thank
And
you
then,
for the bits.
When I deal combat damage, I get to draw a card.
So it begins.
I'm going to move to end step, and I'm going to have to also move to discard step because I have 8 cards in hand. I could probably have. I'll discard a Still Covered Plains. Does it make you feel any better if this is the only deck I run Draenith Magistrate in?
No.
No.
It's a mono weight deck.
Well, you didn't have to play it at all.
That wouldn't be very Jarvis of me, though.
That would not be on brand.
Simulacrum. I'm going to grab a Plains and pass it turn.
Here's all you need to know about the brand of Jarvis. One of the cards I pulled from my other deck, from my booster box deck, to go and put into Conrad, is this lovely Turgid.
Nice. I love Turgid.
I'm going to play a forest.
The Stealthy Voidwalker.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh, nice. And I'm going to play Symmetry Matrix. Whenever a creature with power equal to its toughness enters the battlefield under my control, I can pay 1 and draw a card. And I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
I pulled mean cards.
You did pull mean cards. Let's see here. Think we
Well, it's getting this update, and then when the Secret Lair ship, it's getting another update.
I'm going to play myself an Undergrowth Stadium as my land for the turn. Rigo. How does shield counters work?
If damage would be dealt to Rigo, or if he would be destroyed, you remove the shield counter instead.
Lame, Rigo. Let me see if we can leave this plane first. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Tom, you still don't have a creature, and I kind of want to draw a card. Ugh. But I don't want to do anything bad to you right now.
Well, just attack. You're attacking with a 1/1. Is that really something
That is true.
bad?
I'm going to attack Tom for 1, just so I can draw a card. Just to get that card draw in.
Okay.
And then I will do other stuff, because this could have hurt him a little bit more. I'm going to play a Crackwood Liege. Other black creatures I control get +1/+1, and other green creatures get +1/+1, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I may create a 1/1 black and green worm creature token. And then, you know what, I'm going to still try to leave this place. Nope, we're still here. Okay. I'll pass.
Why are you trying to read my card draw? I do not appreciate that.
Geek just redeemed a Scry 1, so everybody can get Scry 1.
Sure, that can stay there. Why not? I will draw that for turn. I'll play another Snow Covered Plains. For 3 mana. Adeline.
Okay, Jarvis. Now you're out of control.
I'm going to go to combat. Tom, Draenith Magistrate's coming at you. I have 2 triggers. The first one is going to be the 3 humans from Adeline, 1 going at each of you. They're just 1/1s.
I will.
And then I will draw from Rigo for the Draenith. attack.
I will block my one human that is coming at me.
I'm assuming, Andy, you're going to block as well?
I'll get a 1/1 coming at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll block.
Okay. And Tom cannot block, so Tom's taking 2.
Yep.
So I will draw 2.
Oh, Jarvis, what are you doing over there?
It's called Living My Best Life.
You are living your best life. I don't like it.
And you know how much I love card draw?
Very,
I'm going to play Skull Clan.
Oh, the fancy one.
And then go to the discard step again. Which one do I want to discard this time? Read the lines. You can't discard that. You know what? I don't feel like exiling graveyards today. I want to discard Release to Memory.
Alright. Oh, that boogie draw. Let's play land.
I really should try to roll just so that way you can try to get a maximum hand size. But I'm too afraid to leave in the fight.
I really don't want to kill everything.
Well, do I kill everything or do I just deal with the magistrates? I think I could just, I mean, if everybody wants to be my friend, I can just deal with the magistrate, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's put a minimus containment on Draneth Magistrate. Turn that dude into a treasure.
Treasure. I forgot about that card. That's a fun enchantment.
I like it.
Okay. I'll probably let him stay a treasure.
Forever.
Or sacrifice him.
Sadly, I think that's all I can do for my turn. Yeah. I will... No, I think I want some card draw. Even though I'm going to get hit. Nah, that's alright. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
Play a forest. Magistrate gone, I will play Azuri.
You unlocked all the power.
They're free.
I'll tap Sliver Hive, and I'll play Metallic Sliver, which will give me 1 experience counter. I'll go to combat, and I'll put the +1 on Metallic Sliver and pass my turn.
Most powerful metallic sliver ever. I will untap for my turn. Draw. How much mana do we have? Can make 5. If I play a land, that's 6. But mainly, I just want to... Let me play a Spire Garden. Adeline, Adeline, Adeline. You always worry me.
Helen's fine.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is she? I want to tap 1 red, 1 black, one green, and we'll tap one colorless. And we'll bring a Zira Golden Sting out. She's got flying and haste. She's a 3/3. And when Zira Golden Sting attacks, I put an egg counter on another target creature without an egg counter on it. When that creature dies, if it has an egg counter on it, draw a card and create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. Jarvis.
Get him.
I'm gonna go over and first I'm gonna put an egg in Adeline. There, because she wants an
Yes.
egg, and then I will hit for 5 actually because of Crickwood's Liege.
You're gonna hit me for 5.
For 5. That's
This will not stand.
That is your punishment. that's what you get. I'm done now. We can go back to... Oh, and I get to draw a card because of the Underworld reaches. Haha! Forgot about that. And then we will roll and see if we can leave this plane. Oh, nope, I have no maximum hand size. Okay, well,
Man.
that's not terrible. I will pay 1. Yeah, okay, that's all I got. I shall pass to you, Jarvis.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Excellent. I want to play this Tyrite Sanctum as my land for turn.
Ooh.
I want to tap for 5. And I'm going to play a Elspeth Resplendent. +1, choose up to 1 target creature, give it a +1/+1 counter, and a counter from Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance. -3, look at the top 7 cards, and I may put a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. And it also gets a shield counter. And -7 is I get 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens with flying. It starts with 5 loyalty. I'm going to take it down to 2 right away. And look at the top 5. I'm sorry, top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sad right now. And the reason why I'm sad is because Smothering Tithe was one of those 7.
You're just showing us all the good white
Poor
cards.
baby.
I know, right? I am a poor baby.
Baby.
We have big creatures. I think that's just what I want to do right now. So I'm going to actually choose a Reliquary Tower as my option.
Oh.
The only other permanent that I had 2 other permanents that either were really worthwhile. And that gets a shield counter. Let's try one of these other dry erase markers. See if it works better because my dry erase markers are all dying. There you go. I want to go to combat. Andy, I'm going to send my human at you. And Amara, Adeline's coming your way because you hit me for 5 and it hurt me a lot.
I believe it.
My 2 attack triggers, I will get my 3 1/1, so each of you have an additional 1/1. And then I will draw for attacking with the 1.
3, 4, 5. So I'll get hit.
Okay. Anything
So-
before blocks?
Nope.
I'll block 1 human and take 1.
Okay.
I'll block with my 2/2 slipper.
Okay.
I will block your human with my Creekwood Liege, and I will take 6 from Adeline.
Okay. So all these humans that came in this turn are pretty much dead, but I will draw 2 cards. for 1 mana, I will play. Actually, no, you know what? Sacrifice for 2 mana. I'll sacrifice my Treasure Draft Magistrate. I will play a Ornithopter of Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass. And I don't have to discard now. Perfect.
Oh, demo keep draw. To a land per turn is a snowfield sinkhole. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast Name Shy Maraud. 2 mana left. Nothing I can do with that. I will pass the turn.
I'll tap 2 and I'll play Gemhide Sliver. And I'll tap 1/2 Symmetry Matrix to draw. Land per turn, I'll play Myriad Landscape. Yeah. Set that for Colorless, and 1, I'll play Lightning Greaves and put it on Azuri.
Okay.
Go to combat, put my 2 counters on Gemhide.
I'm getting scary.
Yep.
Just a little.
And pass my turn.
Just a little.
It's not scary.
Tom's plenty scary sometimes. Gonna draw a card. Let us play. I think I gotta do something about that. As much as I don't really want to. I'm gonna play a Karn's Bastion. I can tap for 4 colorless and I can proliferate. Or I have to pay 4 colorless and tap it. That'd be great if it made 4 colorless. 1, 2, 3.
Wouldn't be broken at all.
4. It wouldn't be broken at all. Let's see here. And tap 4. Kiku is going to have Adeline deal 4 damage to herself.
That's rude.
I was hoping you were playing another creature because I was like, oh, I should have left that other human alive, so. Because otherwise her power is just would have been at 3 instead of 4. I was like, okay. And Adeline is going to die, so I will draw a card and make an insect token. Also, I forgot to make a worm token at the beginning of my upkeep, so there we go. There's a worm.
Egg has hatched.
Ah, the egg has hatched. We've done it. We've done it. We've accomplished the one goal we set out to do. Make an egg and hatch it. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3. Tom. Yeah.
I'm just glad nobody's saying my name with malice yet. So. I'm cool. I'm just chilling over here.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Y'all don't even know what I'm doing yet. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so I think I am going to have Zira attack over at Tom. It's going to be 5 flying damage. And I'm going to put an egg in the sad robot.
Good place for it.
Yeah, that's a good place. That's what I figured. I was like, you know what? That thing wants to die. And then I can... Let's see here. Think after that I shall tap 1, 2, and 3, and I shall play a Hornet's Nest. And also I will draw a card from Zira hitting as well. And I have no max hand size, so I think
Doesn't that feel good?
it is a wonderful feeling. It is not I'm not completely against it. I am going to roll for my Planechase, and
See,
then
I feel like you're the one that's trying to get away from here.
I know I'm still trying to get away from here, and I'm profiting off of it. But you know, I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. I really hate that card that you have there, Amara, the one that taps
Oh,
and deals damage.
Kiku's never hurt any. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say she hasn't hurt anybody, but yeah, she has.
She hurt me. Draw. Land for turn. Do I have a way to deal with her? The answer is no. So for 3 mana, I'll play a wedding announcement. For 4 mana, I will play my own sad robot. Go get a basic. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? He stopped in my stream on Monday.
What's up?
Or
Hello.
today.
There we go. Insect.
Okay. Now it's time to go to combat. I need to attack 2 different people if I want to draw 2 cards, but I only want to draw 1. Because I don't want to lose that 1/1 human. Amara,
Yes.
you don't have any reachers, right?
I have a flying insect.
You have a flying insect?
Yes.
Tom doesn't have any reachers. Tom, I'm attacking you for 0.
And hi, Ron.
And with that, I will draw a card.
Oh, and thank you for the follow.
I just wanted to draw a card. Off of Rigo's trigger ability. I'm then going to go to my end step, and I will get a second 1/1 white human. Because I only attack with 1 creature, I didn't attack with 2. And I will pass.
Alright. Yes, keep and draw. Let's do.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one thing. I just need to uptick. I want to uptick Elspeth. And just give it to Rigo. And a lifelink counter to him because he's not doing anything else anyway.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Land for turn will be swamp.
Is that what time you think it is, Goose? Battle time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast Gix's Command. I'm choosing 2 modes. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. My target will be Nam Shai. And each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control.
Okay, I was afraid that you were going to choose the second one, and it scared me.
My Zira.
My highest power is now Rigo.
And we also have a redemption. Tom. You get a battle. So, I have this wonderful battle deck. I'm going to flip over a battle. Tom is going to get the front half of the battle. We can attack Tom's battle, and whoever destroys it gets to have the other half of that card. Sometimes it's good for the person that gets it. The Invasion of Zendikar. So, Tom, you will get, when it enters the battlefield, you're going to search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And this has 3 attack.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it has 3 trigger or little attack counters on it. And if we destroy it, though, we get an Awakened Skyclave, which is vigilance and haste, and is, long as it's on the battlefield, it's a land in addition to its other types and can tap for any color of mana.
I played around with putting a battle in this deck. I almost put it in Invasion of Gobakon,
Go
but I
back.
realized it doesn't really work for the wanting to attack with power 1 or less, because it then grows it past that power 1.
So I will put that on you, Tom.
Alright, I am also going to cast Flaming Fist.
Oh, nice.
Commander creatures I own have, whenever this creature attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn.
Not scary at all.
Go to combat. Let's see. Jarvis can just block with a human token. I feel like
Two of
everybody's, yeah, everybody's got a little token.
We can trade Psalms if you want. My Psalm already lived its use.
He's done his job.
Sure, why not? I am shy. Going at Jarvis.
Okay, I'll block with Psalm.
Okay. So the first hit, because it's got double strike, deals 5 damage. I gain 5 life because it has lifelink until end of turn. And it's dead, so can't deal more damage to it. Sadly.
You could try.
I try, but it's just like whiffing at air. I'm tapped out like a good Magic player should be. Pass the turn.
That's how you know you did all the things you could do.
Absolutely.
I was in a game last night where it was Jolly Saint Click had an blue pod where every deck in the pod had to have blue in it. It didn't have to be mono blue, but had to have at least blue. And one of the players was playing a 4-color deck that ran 13 counter spells. I'm like, you're running as many counter spells in that deck as I ran in my CDH Urza deck. Wow.
It's a lot of counter spells.
I'm going to play Spinneret Sliver.
You know you're running too many counter spells when I question it.
I'll pay 1 to Symmetry Matrix. And the land per turn. Tap that for green. And play Quick Sliver.
So many slivers.
I will pay for Symmetry. I'll go to combat. I'll put the 4 counters on Spinneret. Then I'll pay 2 for Myriad Landscape and pass as I go looking for, I guess, 2 islands.
No flying over there now.
Tom makes me want to go and wipe the board.
Why? I haven't done anything yet. To anyone.
I haven't hurt anybody yet.
Yeah, Tom, you're the player that you don't go and hurt us right away. You just sit there with your finger on the button. Like, haha, I can kill you all at once.
But I'm gonna wait until I can do this to everybody at the same time.
You don't know what I'm playing.
I don't like it. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna make another warm token at the beginning of my upkeep, and then draw a card.
You're right. I don't know what you're playing. I don't know what you're playing, and that's what scares me even more.
I'm gonna play a forest as my land for the turn. Now I can't even get through with flyers over there. But I think well, that's what's gonna have to happen so that I can. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tom. I just want to draw more cards. Actually, we'll see if we can leave this place. No, I have no maximum hand size. Okay. Now both my hands have no maximum hand size.
Tom, I'm surprised that for not wanting to leave. I'm surprised. I'm sorry for you not attacking. I'm surprised you haven't tried to leave.
I feel like if what I play next will make everybody want to board wipe, which...
Oh no.
So I'm like, do I do that? Or do I just play it safe right now? think that is what we are going to do. I wanted your Invasion of Zendikar, but once you put out that Spinneret sliver, I could have it kill itself, though. That is true. But then I have no flyers to go over there right now anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just talking out my turn, apparently. Trying to convince myself of what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to play the Guardian Project. Enchantment. Whenever a non-token...
Your own card draw.
Yeah. Because I have no maximum hand size. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature I control or a creature in my graveyard, I draw a card. I am going to tap my Fractured Power Stone and see if we can go somewhere else, because this is still the first plane. Oh, tap 1. Do I want to tap another? Yeah, why don't we? Why don't we? Tap 1 to try to roll the die again. And we are still going to stay here, so I think that's all I have. I'm going to pass over to Jarvis and see what terrible things he does.
I didn't say always terrible.
You tell us, Jarvis.
Yeah.
You tell us.
I'm playing mono
Why
white.
is everything you do terrible?
Everyone always told me that mono white's the worst color in Magic.
They lied.
It is
I
a
know they did.
lie.
So I want to tap my Birds of Paradise to equip it with the Skull Plant. I'm then going to go and pay for 4. And I am going to... I did draw it. Like, where's my cards? I put them on top, upside down. I'm going to Wrath of God.
Okay.
Metal.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I got a response.
Nothing here.
Okay.
Unless Tom, you're going to counterspell? Counter, you got blue. Do it.
I don't have any in hand.
Oh, okay.
So you get your egg trigger.
Woo! Egg trigger. So I do get an insect back. Haha.
And I
draw.
I get to draw 2 cards.
And I will get to draw 1 card.
Where are my lands?
I think I'm drawing all of your lands.
Okay, so
That's all I'm getting.
those are all going to the graveyard.
You know what? Elspeth, you lived a good life. I'm going to -3 Elspeth and kill her.
She lived, she died, she lived, she died again. That's basically how it happened in the story, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
They're like,
Um,
did you kill off Elspeth in the last story? Yes. Oh, bring her back.
I don't want to use... I'm not going to use this for lands. I'm going to use this for a Drum Bellower. I untap all creatures I control during each other player's untap step, and it's a 2/1 with flying.
And it has a shield.
It has a shield counter. Because Elsa says so.
Elsa sits on her dying breath.
Don't like that.
You shall be protected, Drum Bellower.
Only
And I will be back.
For 3 mana, a Strixhaven Stadium.
Oh.
And I felt like I was saving us with the board weight, but Amara said I had to do terrible things this turn. So Amara says I'm going to do terrible things this turn. I am going to do a terrible thing.
Blast it.
Blind Obedience.
Oh, that is not very nice.
And then I will pass.
Bullshit, Jarvis.
I just
It's
pulled
just-
one of those today.
It's just Super Summoning Sickness.
Poopy.
That's bullshit. Untap. Okay. Draw.
Artifacts and creatures?
I'm helping.
Life return. Tainted Field. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a Scion of Darkness.
Oh, darkness,
Six.
metal friend.
Yes. 6/6 trample whenever it deals combat damage to a player. I may put target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. Let's see how long he lives. Pass the turn.
It's tapped though.
There you go.
Blind obedience.
Bring back his Zuri. Hatch Lightning Greaves.
Both Azuri and your Lightning Greaves are tapped.
Oh, yeah. Lightning Greaves didn't enter yet. Or didn't enter this turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, never mind. Re-equip them. No. You know,
Tap those greens!
Tap it anyways!
I want them tapped. Tom, I'm not giving you the choice. You have to tap those Greaves.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, Trenton.
What's going on, Trenton?
I guess I'll roll for the plane. I'm not attacking this turn.
Yeah, do that.
I had plans and then they got ruined.
My blind obedience.
We all did.
So can you roll for me tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I can do that. You have no maximum hand size.
Oh, sweet. I'll tap Power Stone and I'll roll.
Nothing.
Alright, pass my
seconds
turn.
worth of lane.
This is going to be a terrible Planechase experience if we
Yeah, I know.
plane. I'm going to be like, man, Planechase sucks. They just stay in the same place the whole game.
Just hang out in the Undercity breaches the whole entire time. Nothing happened.
Well,
Jarvis drew a whole bunch of cards, and then he didn't let us do anything, and then it's awful. It's the worst.
Worst
It's not my
game
fault.
ever.
Amar brought me here.
It's all my fault. I'll take blame, I guess.
Don't make the first plane one that draws me cards.
Yes,
I'll
because
never
Jarvis will
believe.
never draw, or is never going to roll. I'm going to play a Smoldering Marsh. It'll come into play tapped. Jarvis. How big is the drum bell? Or not
It is a 2/1.
That's a 2/1. Oh. For some reason, I was thinking it was like a 2/5. I don't know why. It's giving it a lot more power than.
Because as Stranded Magistrate demonstrated, they will go and give white creatures big booties for no reason.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2. Actually, let's see if we can leave this place first. No, we're still stuck.
Wow.
Are you sure that die actually has the one that changes the plane? Have we checked this?
It's right here. Yeah, it's here. I think it. No.
It's weighted. It's weighted. It's totally weighted.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2.
Amar, maybe you need to use one of the new Planechase guy.
Maybe.
Maybe they're better balanced.
Maybe I'll try. We'll try one of these and see what happens. I'm gonna play Helena and Elena. Or Havana and Elena. Partners.
Complementary things.
First strike, reach, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I'm going to put X+1/+1 counters on another target creature.
And tapped.
Yeah, I will tap it, Jarvis. I can't read it sideways. I'm old.
I don't like you calling yourself old because I think you're only like a year older than I am, and that means I'm old.
Okay, so I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to give my insect token +2/+2. Also, I will draw a card from Guardian Project as well. Guardian Project. Oh, that is a card.
I'm just waiting for Amar to tell me how much I'm getting hit for.
No, I'm not going to hit you, actually. I actually want that Invasion of Zendikar, so I'm going to fly over with my 3/3 insect and bust open this battle.
Oh, I forgot. I missed the trigger on my end step. Man, I missed the triggers all over. The wedding announcement, it's not in May.
Take your human.
Like, I take up without the human, but like I'm missing something on my battlefield.
Now I have this wonderful Awakened Skyclave. Do I just want to pay more mana, probably, to try to roll and go to a different plane? Of course I do. Oh, and that is an enter the battlefield trigger. So I will draw a card from Guardian Project. Because apparently I really like to draw cards too.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't mind it. um, hmm. 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 Questions. Yeah, let's do that this turn, so we don't have to do it next turn. I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play Blex, Vexing Pest. It's a 3/2, and other pests, bats, insects, snakes, and spiders get +1/+1. And when Blex dies, I gain 4 life. He will come into play tapped, and then I am all tapped out. That's all I got. Oh yeah, and I'll draw a card from Guardian Project. This deck is not usually so card drawy.
Right. That's not a land either. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. For 5 mana, I want to play a Guardian Scale Lord. I want to have it back up my Drum Bellower. It has backup 1. Flying, whenever this creature attacks, return target non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, where X is this creature's power. I'm then going to pay 1 and equip Drum Bellower with the Skull Clan to make it a total of 4 power.
Don't do it, Jarvis.
I want to go to combat. Andy, how did your life total get so high?
It never went down. That's how.
Andy, I'm going to swing at you for 4. Attack trigger, I am going to go and get back Solemn Simulacrum. So that way you go and find basic land.
Okay. Because my creature entered tapped, I cannot block with it, so I will take 4.
Okay.
Blast you, Drum Bellower. I know. Guardian Scale Lord is really good. Not doing too bad.
I like it a lot. Okay, I have 3 mana left available. Anything else I want to do? You know what? I haven't played it yet. Oh, and this gets a counter because I dealt damage. And then 1, 2 gets another counter. I'll cast my Fractured Power Stone. I have 2 mana available. I'll tap 1 of that mana, the Fractured Power Stone mana, for an Expedition map. I'm then going to go to my end step and not forget my trigger this time. I will get another human. And I will transform Wedding Announcement into Wedding Festivity. It now acts as an anthem. All my creatures have +1/+1. And I will pass the turn.
How many creatures did you attack with?
I attack with 1. I only attack with the Drum Bellower.
Oh, so it just needs 3 counters on it to transform?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Oh, Mars. Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Hey.
Does your reliquary tower have a shield?
Mm-hmm. Because I brought it in off of Elspeth Resplendent.
Just in case we try to kill it.
Well, no, anything you bring in using the downtick on Elspeth Resplendent comes in with a shield counter.
Really?
So the reliquary tower got a shield counter. So no strip mining it.
Ow. Kitten.
How much mana do I have? Play a land.
Man. And I didn't draw my card from dealing damage. I'm all over the place today. I'm gonna let that one go.
I will pay 4 mana for 1 ring to rule them all. It's a saga. From guess what's that? Lord of the Rings. It's gonna be. First stage is the ring tempts me. Then each player mills cards equal to my ring bearer's power. Ring bearer will be Scion of Darkness, so everybody's gonna mill 6.
Oh, that is a lot of lands.
That's how it works, right?
A Force of Vigor,
Yeah.
a Termination Facilitator, a 2 forests, a Gruul Turf, and a Gruul Guildgate.
Selfless Squire, Lunarch, a veteran, which does have Disturb. War of the Last Alliance, which is a saga from Lord of the Rings that lets me tutor for legendary creatures. Roadside Reliquary, Dawn of a New Age, and Snow-Covered Plains.
Blade Griff Prototype, Gruesome Realization, Milliken, Vorpal Sword, ooh, that's a fun one. Sajiri Shelter, and Millstone.
Counterspell, Doubling Season, Island, Forest, Synchronous Sliver, and Thalwar Stone.
Okay.
Oh, there's that counterspell if I'm needed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I will go to combat. Jarvis, 6/6 Trampler coming at you.
Okay, before I respond, what creature are you going to want from here? You're going to want the Draenus Magistrate, aren't you?
No.
Because I'm deciding, are any of these creatures bad enough that I'm worried about them? Because I don't really care about the 6 life.
What creatures are available to me?
Draenith, Adeline, Ornithopter of Paradise, Selfless Squire, Lunarch Veteran, and that's it. Do I trust someone else having an Adeline? I don't even trust myself having an Adeline. You know what? I'm trying to teach my kids how to share. I can share right now. I'll take 6.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take an Adeline.
That's a thing.
Your problem now, Mark.
I don't like it.
Does it make you feel any better if I told you that I could have stopped that?
It does not make me feel any better.
I'm more worried about the final saga, the final step of the One Ring to rule them all. Or even the second step.
Yeah.
Or that second step.
Yeah, that second step is it's not great for you, Jarvis.
I still keep getting from a drum bellower.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I get to draw. We're still in the same plane, so I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Neat. That's a good card, but I think I need my commander back out. Oh. Recast. Name Shy. Hush, hush, I know why. And I will pass the turn.
That's exactly what I was singing in my head when you said that.
Good song.
So everything non-legendary is gonna die next. Well, when that saga
Maybe.
goes off. Maybe.
Maybe. Should I... Okay, somebody tell me, should I even bother writing all this Adeline text, or is this gonna die before I even get to use it?
I'm not removing it. Oh, and my scale word is untapped. Not my scale word, my drum bellower. Because it says so on the card. You know, Jarvis is just mad at 1,000 today.
It's all good. It happens. We all have those nights.
I don't want to cast anything that's going to get destroyed, so I will roll for the plane.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this other die and see what happens.
Okay.
You have no maximum hand size.
Excellent. Tap my Fractured Power Stone and roll again.
Nothing.
Tap a Forest and try again.
Nothing.
Wow.
I know.
Tap two islands and try again.
Nothing.
Eyes broken.
Got
Tap 3 islands and try again.
Nothing.
Pass my turn.
Worthy effort.
You tried. Let's see here.
That's amazing.
Apparently, this is just where we live now, so...
I like it here.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna play a Haunted Ridge as my land for the turn. I'm gonna roll to see if we can leave. We knew the answer to that before I even did it. Let's try one of these other Planechase die. Let's tap a Fractured Power Stone. Nope.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff die, so I guess it doesn't really matter if I still have stuff. Well, this has vigilance, doesn't it? Haha. That's gonna die. That'll still be alive. My poor insect token, he's going down. So I'll still have those two creatures. Those creatures are scary over there.
Did you say I'm scary?
No, just some creatures that are on the board are currently scary.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just a couple of them.
Well, don't worry. Andy's getting rid of all those creatures.
That is true.
Except Adeline.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
And the Sign of Darkness.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not the scary ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let's go to combat. Alana and Elena are going to put some +1/+1 counters on Blex. Boop, boop, boop. And then we shall swing over at Jarvis with our Skyclave. Who's well, you know what? No, I'm going to attack Andy for 4. And then I shall attack Tom for 3.
I got nothing.
Okie dokie. I will draw a card. And then I will draw
I'm
another
below
card.
my starting life total.
We did it! We got there!
Awful. This is the worst game.
I'm out! How much mana do we have still?
So it looks like you have an egg, a Danny DeVito egg gif on repeat over and over.
Yeah, I do. I forgot to shut it off. Whenever I put an egg in something, I had it coming up, and then I just kind of was like, yep, I guess that's where we live now, is Danny DeVito land. Okay, so I'm going to tap 1. Try to roll again, because I really just want to go somewhere else. I'm going to tap 1 and 2. Okay, that's all I got. We are still here. I will pass my turn.
Okay. I want to do this in my end step. No, in your end step. Andy, I let you have your fun, but I'm only letting you steal one thing. I'm going to swords the Sign of Darkness.
Oh, man. That's just one thing. Okay, yep. That's game life then?
Yep. You'll gain life equal to its power.
You're back over your starting
Alright,
life
well, I'm
total.
back over starting. Thank you so much.
I'm helping.
Hey, Nate, what's going on? Hey, Ben. Boop, 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 boop.
Untap. Draw.
Oh, Danny,
Oh,
do
that's
it.
better. For... I want to pay 1 and move this over to the Guardian. No, over to the Guardian Scale Lord. I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Amare, do you have a reacher?
I do. I do have
Yeah,
a.
hold on.
I have a first strike reacher. That's 2/3.
And I guess I have to get back below that starting life total because Tom is at the lowest. It's going to be a total of, swinging for a total of 5 at you, and Tom a total of 3 at you.
Big 5.
And attack trigger, I get to go and bring a non-land permanent and a value 5 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. I want to choose Elspeth Resplendent.
That is a card. Coming back. Abaddon is pretty cool, Goose. I like Abaddon. I like cascading into things.
And then I want a -3 and do the whole looking at the top 7 cards thing again. Oh, this one sucked. Mana value 3 or less. I want to bring out a Wand of the World Soul.
Isn't your Scale Lord's power 6?
No, it was 4/5. Well, it would have been because it gets 1 bump from the wedding festivities, making it a 4/5, and then the Skull Clip makes it a 5/4.
Oh. Okay.
Put those on the bottom. I'll get myself another shield counter. Because that Wand of the World Soul is shielded as well.
Hey, Arizona Angels, what's happening?
Pay no attention to my Convoking Mana Rock. And then I get to put 2 counters on my Strixhaven Stadium. And there we go. Probably should have attacked with more. But it is what it is. I am going to help us all out, and I will disenchant the One Ring to rule them all.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's yep. You got it, buddy. That didn't help me.
No.
I don't know about this. Help us all. Guess I'm just not one of you.
It's that last trigger that each opponent loses 1 life for each creature card in that player's graveyard.
It's fine. It's
Then I'm gonna pay. Am I gonna use any of these? Yeah, let's. For 3, a Commander Sphere. For. I'm not. For 2, a Horn of the Mark. Which, whenever I have 2 or more creatures I control attack a player, I get to look at the top 5 and put a card from among them into my hand. A creature card from among them into my hand.
That card is really good.
And then I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to sacrifice this Expedition Map to go get a land, which will be my land for turn because I never found one. Did I draw my 2 cards? I did not draw my 2 cards, so let me draw those 2 cards first. And then go get the land. Hey, do you know what land it's going to be? I do.
Plains.
Oh, it's going to be a Faceless Haven. Is my land for turn. And I believe I will go and finally play into the fun of everyone else and try to move off this plane so that way I can say I'm helping.
Woohoo!
Even though this is my favorite plane because it lets me draw cards. I have no maximum hand size.
yay!
Amara, you get 1 more from me. Well, maybe 2. Nope. You get 1 more.
Woohoo!
And there we go.
We're leaving. We're Planechasing. What is this, like turn
It's
10?
happening!
Oh my gosh. A Grove of the Dream Pods. Whenever you planeswalk to the Grove of the Dream Pods, or at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Oh. So I get a free creature. Got
Yes, you get a free creature. Cascade into a creature, basically.
it. Luminous Broodmont.
Because why not?
And it goes on the bottom of my library?
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you roll a Chaos Ensues or the 6, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay. I will pass the turn.
Okay.
And I will untap all my creatures and not forget.
So I get an upkeep of I look at the top of my deck until I find a creature.
Yep.
I guess that counts. Lion Sash.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a good creature, too.
It is. Okay. And then draw for turn. Land is a swamp. Let's do 2 for a Swift of Boots. 1 to put that on Nam Shy. All good?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Let's go to combat.
I don't like being off this plane. Can we go back?
This is a plenty happy place.
Nam Shy is Gonna go at comedy. Let's see. Adeline. Adeline is whenever I attack, not just with her, right?
Yep, that's just the
Right.
attack.
Okay, whenever I attack. Alright, so each opponent will also get a Juan. Human. Coming at you. Namshai is a 3/3 with double strike. And hexproof.
Alright, so I'm taking 6. And I'll block the human with the Azuri.
You know what? I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna block the human.
I'll block the human with my solemn simulacrum.
Okay. So Namshai is going to hit you twice, so she's going to have 2 triggers. Can you tell me what permanents you have in your graveyard, Tom?
Belwar Stone, Synchronous Sliver, Forest, Island, Doubling Season, Quick Sliver, Spinneret Sliver, Metallic Sliver, Myriad Landscape, and Gemhide Sliver.
Alright, what would you most like to have back to your hand?
Doubling Season.
Take it.
Whee!
Alright,
What?
and then you get to pick one of these
I love it.
to go onto the battlefield under my control. Minimus Containment could get rid of a threat.
Manto.
One Ring to rule them all could come back and have some fun and blow up everything if it stays around. Otherwise, there's Solemn Simulacrum, Blade Griff Prototype, Milliken, Vorpal Sword, and Millstone.
I'll say Solemn Simulacrum.
Solemn Simulacrum comes back again. I will search for a land. Tell your friends. Swamp. And then we'll have another trigger. I think we're friends, Tom, so you can go ahead and take whatever you like most from your graveyard back to your hand. And then again, pick something from my graveyard to enter the battlefield.
I'll go with Quick Sliver.
Okay.
Then what's that one most to the left? What is
This
that?
is Minimus Containment, can turn a non-land permanent into a treasure.
I'll go with that one.
Okay. Tom and Amara, what are we most scared of on Jarvis's board?
I worked innocent.
There's a lot of gross stuff over there.
How worried are we about Strixhaven Stadium? Much? Little?
Not super at this moment. Luminous Broodmoth lets things keep coming back, which stinks.
Broodmoth, you think?
Yeah.
I want it.
Her.
So, speaking completely honest, if you are going to choose a creature, you do not choose any creature other than Guardian Scalelord. Because if
Oh,
you choose any
yeah,
of the other
that's gonna
creatures,
keep-
then I just tap them and I go and get them back with Guardian Scalelord.
That is true.
I just sack it as a treasure. The most annoying for you guys right now is Blind Obedience.
Yeah.
I really... Nothing super scary, it's just a lot of value pieces.
Yeah.
One of the mark gives me card advantage. Should seem insane if you're worried about I lose the game. But it's only at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, either Guardian Scalelord or Blind Obedience.
Alright. We'll put it on the Scalelord.
Okay.
Scalelord is a treasure.
Treasure.
Alright, how many of these humans died? All of them?
Nope, you still have one.
Tom, you block one, and Jarvis, you block one, right? So I have
Yep.
one human left. Okay. I'm leaving the combats.
See, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't want you to choose Luminous Broodmoth and just get frustrated when it just came back
And
next
then be
turn.
like, no!
No worries. Appreciate you being honest. I'm going to tap 3 for a Phyrexian Arena. And... I will pass the turn.
It blows my mind that the Phyrexian text Phyrexian Arena, these of them putting in all the bundles, is so cheap.
Does the Dream Pods happen before or after I draw?
It is the beginning of your upkeep.
So before.
Yeah.
Okay. Venom Sliver. Goes to right to battlefield, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's tapped.
Yep.
Boo!
I'll play Doubling Season.
I'm helping.
Don't forget who gave you that doubling season, friend.
I will remember. Then I'll play Quick Sliver again. And I will pay the 1 to Symmetry Matrix. That one. Alright, I'll go to combat. I'll put the 6 on Venom Sliver. And then I will go to second main phase. What was that?
It's big.
Yeah. And I'll roll for the plane.
Nothing.
I'll roll again.
Come on, I want a free creature.
Yeah, but I wanted the chaos. Alright, pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. I will flip some cards. I'm gonna get a Vorapede. It has Vigilance and Trample and Undying. It is an insect. Then I will draw for turn.
Enters tapped.
Oh, Jarvis. You're killing me.
Right?
So, I want to play an Urborg. Everybody's got swamps.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Huzzah!
I'm gonna tap 1, 2. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can leave here. Ah, we're leaving. We're Planechasing.
I'm very thankful for that.
We're gonna go to the Selesnya Loft Gardens. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens, it's gonna create twice that many tokens instead.
Oh, shit.
If an effect would put 1 or more counters on a permanent, it puts twice as many counters on those permanents instead.
So, Tom's just got doubling season there?
Doubly seasons.
Disgusting. Let's get out of here quick.
Uh-huh.
We gotta go fast.
12. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tap this for black, and this for black, this for black, and this for black. Why not? I'm gonna play Damnation.
No!
Oh,
How dare you?
I know.
I got nothing.
I wanna put it. Keep track of everything you have going to your graveyards.
Okay. For myself, I will have 2 human tokens, the Luminous Broodmoth, and a Solemn Simulacrum, as well as my Adeline. Then the Solemn will come back with a flying counter.
Oh yeah, things are gonna come back with flying.
And then my Drum Bellower will lose its indestructible counter.
Okay. And then I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna play a thrilling encore. I'm gonna put put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards and all graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn.
You get a Venom Sliver and a Quick Sliver.
Quicksilver.
Solemn and a Lion Sash from me.
Okay.
Adeline. Adeline and Luminous Broodmoth.
Okay. Adeline and Luminous Broodmoth. Adeline. And they'll all come onto the battlefield tapped. Stupid blind obedience. Okay. Lion Sash. I'll make all these later. Lion Sash, Adeline, Addie, Sliver. Was it Toxin Sliver, or was it which Sliver was that?
Venom.
Venom.
The Death Touch
Venom and Quick.
Venom and Quick. Okay.
So Death Touch and Haste.
Give Slivers Flash.
Flash.
Ooh,
But for
Flash.
me also.
Oh, well, that's not as exciting. I'm just gonna call him Flash Sliver. His name is just Flash now. Whenever non-token creatures enter battlefield under my control, I will draw some cards. Luminous Broodmoth. What was the other one you had, Jarvis?
Adeline.
Adeline. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got her. Okay. I think I got everything. Maybe I got everything. Okay. I just wanted to do that. I don't have any tokens. Oh, actually, I do have tokens in the battlefield in a second. I will go to the beginning of combat on my turn, and I will give Adeline some 2+1/+1 counters, so she will get 4+1/+1 counters instead.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm like, how do I make Adeline worse? I guess that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I've caused enough problems.
Well, that's
In your
it.
next step,
Yeah.
I will tap the Strixhaven Stadium and put 2 counters on it.
Uh-oh.
Because
Now I'm worried.
Fuzzy and Loft Gardens.
Oh no! I can't even think about that. Oh, that's gonna.
See, I wasn't wrong to be worried about the stadium. I wasn't.
Yeah, nope.
Land for turn is going to be a Plains. Hold while I do some math, please. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3.
Did I just kill us all?
13. You did not kill you all.
Just myself.
3 mana. Book of Exalted Deeds.
Oh no.
3 mana. Make Faceless Haven a creature. 3 mana. Sacrifice Book of Exalted Deeds to put an Enlighten counter on Faceless Haven.
What have I done?
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets 2 more counters. Sacrifice Tyrite Sanctum to put an indestructible counter on Faceless Haven. So it has 2 indestructible counters and 2 enlightened counters. I will go to combat. I cannot kill everyone. I can only kill one person, but I cannot die, which is pretty good. Amara, you did sign your own death warrant because you have my nice toys.
No, I don't have any of your toys.
I'm gonna swing at Amara with Drum Bellower, Tom with Solemn, and Andy with Faceless Haven. So it's 5 at Andy, 3 at Tom, and 3 at Amara.
Boop, boop.
I got nothing.
I took it.
Okay. I will then go and get another 6 counters on here, but then I remove all the counters off of it, and Amara is going to lose the game.
What?
Rude.
On my own stream?
Yes.
In front of my fans.
I'm done here.
I helped you.
If anything, I deserve everything I did.
I need to go make sure.
Keeps saying he's helping.
It means that now she can be a
spectator.
host
now I can
for
host.
the chat.
So now Jarvis can't die until we exile the Faceless Haven.
Yes.
Is it always a creature, or just when you activate it?
Only when I activate
What's
it.
going on?
Only until the end of my turn. And it's never going to see the light of day of the creature again.
This is dumb. You're so dumb.
And I want to plus Elspeth, putting her up to 4, and I will put a, doing this post comment makes so much sense. A counter on Drum Bellower, and Drum Bellower will go and get a lifelink counter. Okay, I'm going to roll to get off the plane.
That sounds
I'm going to tap
gross.
for 1 to roll and get off the plane. Oh, we're moving.
Dun-dun-dun, we are going to the pit. Whenever I've never been to the pit before, it's in the abyss. When you planeswalk to the pit, each player creates their choice of a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying, or a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying with trample. And at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice another creature. If you can't, this creature deals 6 damage to you. If chaos ensues, each player sacrifices a non-artifact creature.
Okay, I will pick the 6/6.
I don't have any creatures right now, so I'm taking the angel.
I will also take the angel.
The angel's probably a better choice for me. Actually, no, I will take the angel. I just thought about it again. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not if you can, it's if you can't, not if you don't. So yeah, the angel's a better choice. Because I still want my creatures. I was like, oh no, I'll just take a beat stick. Angel.
My turn?
Yeah, that is all I can do.
That's it.
Untap. Upkeep, Phyrexian Arena, I will draw and lose a life. Then I'll draw for turn. Swamp is my land for turn.
Mutate Slivers would be pretty awesome.
Well, mutate anything's awesome.
Yeah, Mutate is pretty great.
I never used mutate.
The only reason why you saw me play green when Ikoria was legal, well, it was for 2 reasons. Either I played mutate, or I played Sultai Ultimatum.
I will cast Nam Shy for the 3rd time.
Oh, blind obedience. Holding
Put boots
everybody
on
back.
her.
Well, your angel's untapped.
Oh yeah, because that
It's
came
not
in during
like-
your turn. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and my creature are untapped because the game says so.
That is what your one card does.
I'll also cast a Mother of Runes.
Oh, it started raining.
And pass turn.
Amara, I appreciate you borrowing my toys for a little bit.
You're welcome. I appreciate letting me have them over here for just a turn.
I'm just glad I'm getting some new cards in the deck as well. Like, this is the first time I got to cast one of the World Soul.
And Perfecto Zuri again. And put the lightning greaves on him.
That's going to be a thick-ass angel.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Don't have a lot in hand I can do. So I'm just gonna go to combat. My doubled 6 counters on the angel.
Missouri is tapped.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Blast you, blind
Thank
obedience.
Jarvis.
Thank you, Jarvis.
I'm a giver.
It's the gift that just keeps on giving.
I am going to pass.
Oh. Okay, I did not expect to get that far without someone hurting me. Emotionally or physically. Untap.
You heard him, chat. Who has enough points to shock Jarvis to death?
No covered planes.
I have 45,000.
I'm going to play for 3 mana. Let's be smart about this. Let's tap appropriately. A Takasha's Welcome. And then for two mana, a Mind Stone. And this gets 2 counters on it. For 1, 2, 3 mana, I'm going to Generous Gift the enchantment on my Guardian Scale Lord. So you'll get a 3/3 elephant.
Remind me how you got the indestructible counter on Faceless Haven.
I sacrificed my Tyrite Sanctum, which puts an indestructible counter on target god. And Faceless Haven is all creature types.
But it's not legendary.
It doesn't have to be legendary, just god.
No. Read Tyrite Sanctum again.
Yeah, sacrifice Tyrite Sanctum, put an indestructible counter on target god.
The second ability. Target legendary creature becomes a god.
I didn't have to make it a god, though, because Faceless Haven is all creature types. Yeah.
So dumb. Hate it. Trying to find a way to end this game.
I'm in that same boat right now. That's why when I'm doing this, I'm only doing it for x equals 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, let's not do that now. Let's do it after combat. Going to combat. I don't know. -1, -3 Elspeth. Let's do that. Let's get the 7 first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a very smart play by me. Boromir of the Warden of the Tower.
Gross.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter it, and I could sacrifice it to give all my creatures indestructible, and the ring tempts me.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes in with a shield counter. It doesn't matter if you would shock me, though, because I still can't die. I'm going to sacrifice Boromir right away to make all my creatures indestructible. And then I'm going to spend all my mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So X equals 7. For a White Sign's Twilight, X equals 7. I gain X life, create X1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block, and if X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. So I will get 14 mites.
Tom, where's your counterspell?
I don't have a counterspell, but in response, I will play Slip Out the Back on my Angel, so it will phase out and get a +1/+1 counter.
Okay. That's better. And I will draw a card off to Kasha's Welcome. Is that's mana value 3 or less. I'm going to go to combat. Tom's at lower life total. Tom, I want to swing at you for 8. Yeah, let's just kill. I can't. I can. 8, 13, 16, Tom. And then I have one of the mark trigger where I get to look at the top 5 cards and put a creature card in my hand.
Good game.
And I will then pass the turn.
So what happened? Is Tom dead?
Tom is dead.
Tom.
I had
That's enough.
exacts on Tom.
You couldn't block with your angel?
He phased it out. When I whipped the board.
Oh, that's right. You did it to yourself. Oh no.
It would have died, and I would have nothing anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Why? I missed it. Why did you sacrifice Boromir to make yourself indestructible?
Because I would have destroyed all my creatures if I didn't. So it saves all
the
my
white
creatures.
the White Suns thing
Yeah.
destroys all creatures. Got it. Okay. Sorry, it's late. I'm old.
Oh, that's okay. I get that.
And I'm very lost in this game because it's.
Hey, Benji, what's going on?
Alright.
Sharpus is
Upkeep.
torturing us.
I'm trying to end the game, I promise. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures, so I get 4 counters on Strixhaven.
Okay. Land. One,
Kitten.
2, 3, 4, 5. Sir Conrad.
Oh, let's go. I'll never be mad with the Sir Conrad out.
And then Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures.
Okay. Still not mad.
Alright, how many creatures are dying?
14 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay, and then one of mine, so you're taking 19 damage from Sir Conrad. Oh no, Conrad doesn't count himself, just 18.
Yes. Still sad because I was going to end the game. Did 18 go down to 11?
Glorious.
Anything for this game?
2 decks. One after another?
In a row?
And then I am passing.
Okay. Untap. Draw. For 3 mana. Untap all my stuff. Horn of Gondor. I get a 1/1 white human, and I had erased my humans because I didn't think I was getting the humans anymore today. And then for 3 untapping, I get to create X/1/1 white humans, where X is equal to the number of humans I control. So maybe I could go and make an insane board state again.
That's a good card. I like that one.
And then I will draw off Takasha's Welcome. Then for turn. One mana. Ginger Brew. And I here. For 1, 2. There we go. 3. Finally bring my commander back out. Even though it doesn't matter because it's not going to trigger anything. But I'm going to +1 to go and give my commander flying. And this should be at 7 when I tap it for mana. Gonna go to combat. Gonna swing at you for 1 with Ginger Brew.
Got to.
Well, 2 for Ginger Brew.
You got 2/2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Counter there. I don't want to cast this, but I don't have a way to discard it that I know of. What's up? With it. Oh. I forgot. I forgot that this was in my graveyard. I'm going to use the Disturb for my Luminous Phantom. It is 2 mana. Whenever another creature I control leaves the battlefield, I gain a life. You know, it would have been great if that was out
Good turn
before.
Yeah.
Oh, and also got a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to roll the planar die. Nope. Tap the Raptured Power Stone to roll the planar die. Nope. Okay, I will pass my turn.
Okay. To be honest, friends, I don't know if I have any answers for that Faithless Haven.
Yeah.
Alright. Phyrexian Arena, I take 1 and draw 1. Then I draw for turn. I'm just drawing lands. Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Let's activate that. Each player draws a card and then discards a card.
Draw. I want to discard a Dust to Dawn.
Cool. I discarded a land, and I'm actually ready to scoop if that's not gonna make anybody mad.
Oh,
I have no answers for that Faceless Haven. I really don't.
And do you have board wipe anyway?
Do I have a board wipe? No.
Oh yeah, because you would lose on my next turn anyway because Strixhaven is at 8.
Oh.
Oh, well, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. GG's, friends.
Good game.
Good game.
Oh, good game.
Oh.
So, I should not have done what I did.
What was that?
When I wiped everything. Sent everybody back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
No, I mean, I would have done it if I thought I would have gotten everything.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, I'm going to kill everything, and then I'll get everything.
The problem there, it was a good plan. It was just that I was able to keep a few creatures out between the Indestructible counter and Luminous Broodmoth.
Yeah, but I didn't calculate that, because I was like, oh, Strixhaven Arena, I'll be okay with that out.
And let's be, it wasn't even your board wipe that was the problem. It was the fact that we went into a double counters area.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for the double counters plane, that would have never happened.
Last 2 double counters. Too many doubling seasons is too many doubling seasons.
I only had 1.
Well, I'm going to let everybody do a little outro, let us know where we can find them, and yeah, I'm going to go find us a place to raid. Jarvis, the winner, destroyer of our worlds. What's going on?
Hey everyone, I'm Jarvis. This was fun playing. I loved it as always, Amara. Mono White can do things. It's not weak anymore. Stop seeing it's weak.
It was never weak. It was never weak.
It was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And people have forgotten. Now blue is actually probably the weakest mono color in casual EDH.
I don't know.
But
green is pretty weak.
No, not in casual. In CDH, yes. In casual, green is super strong because it can go. It just beats face, and it does have a lot of card draw. The only thing it struggles with is wiping boards, but when it goes over top of the boards anyway, it doesn't matter if it wipes it or not. But you can find me anywhere at Jarvis_Moonbeam, except for Blue Sky. That's just Jarvis Moonbeam because Blue Sky does not allow you to go and put underscores in there. I stream EDH Mondays and Thursdays. Tomorrow it's going to be an all-star Conrad pod with Brouhaha, Obsidaddy, and Uncle Russ. So that game's going to be fun.
It's going to be multiple games.
Yeah, we're going to be speed racing.
Basically.
And I was successful. I drew more of my deck than I did not. So that means this was a successful game overall. But I thank you for the game, everyone.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for joining us. And Andy, you tried to save us. You tried to get there with Sir Conrad.
Yeah. I looked through my deck. There's nothing I could do about that Faceless Haven, but that's a pretty cool, nifty combo there. I'm Andy. Find me on Twitter at Andy'sUpKey. I am also an editor for MTG Stocks and for FabRec. And that's about all I'm doing these days, besides chilling and getting my ass beat by a mono white powerhouse deck.
All the good
and
stuff.
Enjoying my time playing with all you people and having my Planechase. My first Planechase game.
Luckily, we actually went to a different plane. I was really worried there.
Like, wow, this is all this is?
I was like, I gotta make this game at least last a little bit longer so we can get to another plane.
I didn't want to go to another plane, but I was like, is it Planechase if we don't go to another plane? So let me
It
try.
is not. It's just plain. It's just it's not super exciting.
I could have lived on that plane the entire game, and I would have been happy.
And Tom, what is happening?
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter at Tomedy.
Is that it? He's like, that's it. Deal.
I'll be on Commander Shield next week if anyone's going to that.
That is an important thing, yeah, that I should talk about.
It is. Commander Shield is fantastic.
It is.
Go.
I will talk about Commander Sealed. I'm going to flip over. Look, it's me. I'm going to be at Commander Sealed. I made a giant picture of myself, so I can feel all conceited and awesome. Look at how cool I am. I'll be at Commander Sealed in about 9 days. Is it, or is it 8 days? I don't know. I've lost track of time. So, Tom, how many days?
9.
9.
I'm pretty sure.
Excellent. You can go over to Commander Sealed, and there's all sorts of cool charity prizes for the raffle that are going on. There's a lot of neat stuff going on. There's going to be tattoo artists there. There's going to be all sorts of Magic being played. There's going to be the main event where we're doing the Commander Sealed draft, where we're drafting 14 packs of cards and building a commander deck out of it. And if you use the code IMARA, you can save $10 on your tickets. And let me transition us back over.
I love saving $10.
Yeah, who doesn't love saving $10? I love saving. That's like my favorite amount, exactly $10. But yeah.
What would you do for $10?
I would play Magic.
Yeah.
But thank you, all three of you, for joining me. I'm hoping, Andy, I hope you enjoyed your first Planechase game.
Heck yeah!
And
of course it did.
Yeah, we are going to raid over to the Woodland Deck House. There's some fun people playing over there tonight. And let me start the raid, see if this actually works. Boop, boop, boop. Aha, it does work from my phone. They've got this new raid button that I can just press on here, which is pretty cool. Thank you, everybody who was watching the raids and everybody who just hung out with us. Exactly, it's a whole $10, Goose. A whole $10 you can save, which you could use to buy Magic the Gathering packs.
Well, one.
Yeah, one pack.
As long as it's not Commander Masters.
Yes, you get an art card. Here you go. But good night, everybody. You have a great evening, and I'll be back on Sunday.